How's everyone doing? Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. All right. So I need everybody who watches my videos to subscribe. So please do that now. Subscribe. Hit that like button. Come over to the comments. Say hi. How you doing? Let me know who's in here. We'll talk today. See what's going on with you guys. So anybody want to come over to the comments and say anything? That's what I'll wait for then. Waiting to see who comes over and talks. Underground Thomas, I don't see you. Underground Thomas, I don't see you. Oh, there it is. Thomas, I don't see you. Oh, there it is. Thomas, hold on. I don't see you. I got to stop that for a second. What's up, the dude? So we got Lincoln Maniac, Underground Thomas. How you guys doing? All right, all right. There was a delay in my chat for a moment. So what are you guys up to? So I looked into the Nashville bombing, and I don't really see much. I really didn't see much in the when I looked into the Nashville bombing. I listened to one of the witnesses. It was a male, older male, big guy who was out walking his dog, and when the explosion went off, and he said that he said he was corrected and said it was coming from the RV. Um, they, I really don't know what's going on. Did the person die in that blast? I'm not sure. So the dude says, just finished watching the Seahawks beat the Rams. Yeah, I just got done watching the Cowboys beat. Uh, what's going on, Orez? All right. Good to see you. Back and forth on other streams. Cool, man. What's going on? So, yeah, I've been taking it easy. I've been taking it easy. I can't get around that much because I just had surgery the other day. So I got to take it easy. So I haven't been getting out and about like I normally do. So Lincoln Maniac says explosion was across the street from the RV. So yeah, there was this. Now I have no evidence. All right, but looking at the wreckage, and I didn't hear about this explosion across from me. I didn't hear that, but I don't have any evidence about what I'm about to say. But what crossed my was like maybe it was like a missile attack. Now I don't have any evidence of that, and just going by what I what crossed my mind when I was looking at the photos of the scene. Um, because there, who knows? So underground, Thomas says a concentrated energy beam, possibly. I just kind of felt that it wasn't an explosion from an RV because I didn't even hear anything about the explosion being across the street from the RV. I just looked at the wreckage, and I'm ex-military. I've been around aircraft. I've been around all sorts of ordnance, all sorts of bombs and missiles. And to what it looked like something to do with something in the air. Now, whether it was a direct energy weapon or it was a conventional missile, because the wreckage really looked like what you would see in the Middle East, right? Didn't that footage and wreckage pictures, to me, it looks like, that's right out of the Middle East. And that's, the reason why their buildings are all is because we've been blowing them up with missiles and shit. So maybe a space-based weapon. Well, space, but if you mean something that's up in the air, then sure. Because the only space I believe in is the space between Earth and firmament. So is that what the community is saying? The community is talking about traded energy beams. Is this what's people talking about then? Because I really haven't been in the loop when it comes to looking into the Nashville thing. I've only looked up the mainstream media, um, what their stories are to see if I can pick out anything. So I'm not really quite sure, but it's very interesting. I thought it was very one thing that stood out when I was watching all the news footage was whatever witness or whoever was talking right when the story would end would say something along the lines like "Merry Christmas," like real sarcastically at the very end, like "Merry Christmas." That I noticed from the different videos that I watched from different networks is that when right before the story end, they said "Merry Christmas." So I mean, it was an odd thing because think about it. Does it make sense that the warning was coming from the bomb to warn people to get away? Because if you're a bomb maker, right? If you're a bomb maker, why would you warn people to get away from it? Doesn't make any sense. The witness testifies and said that he believed it was coming from the direction B, or he believed that it was coming from the police car, but was told that it was coming from the RV. So, what to think about that? You know, it's just an odd thing. It's just so. Lincoln Maniac says shared some pictures on Facebook that mainstream media does not post. Looks like a war zone. Yeah, it does look like a war zone, and that's why I mentioned a missile because looking at it was your pictures, Lincoln. I seen your pictures on Facebook about the explosion, and that's what it made me think because mainstream media wasn't showing those, but when I seen your photos, I was like, wow, that looks like a missile hit that building, or that to me it looked like a missile. Now, I don't have evidence of this, so people out there saying, oh, whatever, I already told you. I'm just telling you what crossed my mind when I was looking at those. Okay. So to me, it doesn't look like the official story. I can tell you that much. It doesn't look like official story. So explosion was 30, but the cell phone coverage did not go down until 10 a.m. Yeah, they're using it for whatever purposes. I heard there was a no-fly zone. Think about this. Think about this. Is there a no-fly zone over Nashville if you're telling everybody that an RV exploded? The only reason you would shut down the airspace as if something was caught on radar in the airspace. So, from an aviation standpoint, I think I'm qualified. I was in the Navy, I worked on aviation. I was in avionics, which is working with aircraft and working with electronics in aircraft. You shut down the airspace for an RV exploding, calling it domestic terrorism. You shut down space as if something was in the air, and so that's what I think about it. But I really haven't heard any other opinions on it besides what the mainstream says and a couple of posts from Lincoln Maniac on Facebook. So who knows? I'm not really quite sure. Also, it's been several months. It's been 6 months. I used PayPal. I no longer have a PayPal. But what I have now is I have a Cash App. So if you guys can, in the comments, in the live comments, donate to the channel. It will make a difference for sure. All right. So if you guys can, hit up that Cash App. I used to have PayPal, but they got shut down. And I had a way for donations in about 6 months. So now that I have this Cash App, let's see if that thing works. Now, I haven't used it yet, but it's set up now, and everything should work. So let's get to talking about this Nashville thing, because this Nashville thing's pretty interesting to me. Happiness, they're trying to scare everybody. And this goes in line with the rest of the year, right? Why would there be some kind of mishap on Christmas? They have already been feeding fear, 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 fear. It just continues to be worse. Does the Christmas bombing mean that we look forward to something happening on New Year's? Is something going to happen Friday, Saturday night? So they used to have a donate but no job for 7 months because of mask mandate. Yeah, I hear you, man. I don't want to wear no stupid mask either. I tell you that much. How come it's not coming up? It come up. So, has anybody seen any other videos about Nashville or any more insights on what's going on in Nashville? Or is there anybody who lives down in Nashville? Do I have anybody who's a subscriber who lives down in Nashville? No, probably not. But man, this I thought I put it in there. Well, I just put it in there. I don't know if it will work. But yeah, there it is. I thought I put it in there. So Lincoln says he found this. What'd you find here? Here, Lincoln. I'm gonna make you a moderator here, so you can put this in there. Lincoln, you are now a moderator on my channel, so don't let that power go to your head. The news is saying that human remains were found, thinking it was a suicide bomber. I don't know, man. That was a pretty big explosion. I mean, could have something been trucked in there or packed in this vehicle? Sure, but my first instincts looking at the wreckage was a missile. Just the way it looked, it just war zone. It just looked like what's going on in the Middle East when we bomb the shit out of them. So that's what to me it just looked like. AT&T got a contract to do forensics audit on Dominion voting machines, and those machines were being moved to Nashville this past week. The former owner of AT&T building in Nashville, William Kennard, is a board member for the Servius Capital Management and AT&T, who also was Bill Clinton's FCC chair and Obama's administrator to the EU. Nash is woman's private. Okay, witness Noel Big Bang. All right. Dominion Voting is owned by Cybers Management. Oh, so we got okay. It started together now. You got AT&T with Dominion, who controls the elections, involved with Biden and all that bull crap. You know, yeah, sounds about. See, there's a reason why. I just felt it just doesn't feel like what they're saying. First off, how can you announce that the suicide bomber killed himself? Like, it's way too early in an investigation how many people are involved. They're always quick to say within hours, oh, that was one lone person acting or whatever it was. You can't really say things like that. They don't know. Listen, I don't know how many more people we got in here, but if you're not subscribed, subscribe to my channel. Be subscribed, all right? I'm trying to get over 1,000. That's one of my goals. All right, and that'll really help me out. Yeah, getting almost 700. Yep. Trying to get to that magical 1,000 number. Because everybody knows that you can become eligible to become monetized as a channel. I'm excited for that. That was one of my goals, to monetize my channel. So yeah, does that mean I gotta abide by the rules? Yeah. So I gotta abide by the rules if I want to be monetized. But doesn't mean I still can't just take the strike. I've already had I've had a couple of videos taken down before, so it's not a big deal. I've already been down that road, but they just give me a warning. So far, they just given me a couple warnings, which is no big deal. Now they took one down about vaccines, and what was the other one that they took down? I don't know, a long time ago. I can't remember what they took it down for, but it was somewhere along the lines of telling the truth about something, and YouTube couldn't handle it. Oh, one was on the vaccines, and I think another was on the corona. So one was on the corona. The first one was taken down. I was talking about how fake it is, and then the second one was taken down when I was talking about how deadly were. So apparently, you can't tell people that because YouTube will get mad at you and take down your video. So Got to abide by the rules so I can become monetized when that time comes. Which, who knows? It's all about putting out content, getting the views. I mean, really, in order to, 100,000 subscribers is really a goal that I should set out for myself. 100,000 subscribers, that'd be pretty neat. So do more flat earth streams to get more subs. Yeah, you're right. Start streaming more, going live more. Yep. They took Daniel Pratt down. He hasn't been back. Uh, so yeah, I've had two videos taken down, but pretty much now I pretty much are trying to sidestep the guidelines because I don't want my channel to be shut down. All right, I don't want to go through that headache of losing all you guys and losing all my my channel is about to hit 114,000 views. All right, minus 30,000 that I already had before that I took down. But still, that's a big number to me. I've worked very, very hard to reach over 100,000 views on my channel. So that's a really tough thing to do when you come onto YouTube. So, but the next thing, my next goal is to reach a million, a million views for my channel. That's my next little goal. Because I hit that 100,000 mark. Now I want to hit the million mark. So let's go to my YouTube. Let's pull this up. Let's pull up my YouTube studio. And it really hasn't been performing that well. I heard they took down Nathan Thompson's page. Really? I didn't hear that they took his page down. You know? Wow. I was just on Nathan's channel probably a week ago. Probably did it happen within the last week? Is that when Nathan's channel got taken down? If you're just getting here, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, come over to the comments, let me know you're here. So you've been on, and you have 283,000 views. Yeah, it takes a long time. Yeah, it's a long time to get these views. So I'm on my channel right now, and I've right now it's at 112,000 is my channel, but I already took down 30,000 views, so 30,000 to that. All right, so I'd be at 142,000 because I took down 30,000 views for my channel. So, but still, that's a good thing, I think. Not a lot of people can say that. So, my thumbnail, the thumbnail that you guys seen when you clicked on there, this was a painting from my moderators, Elise. Yeah, she sent this to me. She sent me a nice painting of this frog. So that was really nice of her. So that if you guys were wondering what the thumbnail was, it was a painting sent to me by one of my moderators. Oh, so they did take Nathan's channel down. Wow. Should I call Nathan right now? Let me call him. He might be in my other phone. I got his number right here. We'll call him. All right. I'm see if he'll answer.
Hello?
Hey, Nathan, this is Donnie with Flat Earth Watertown.
Yeah, I know, Donnie.
Hey, I'm live right now, brother. Hey, did your channel get taken down?
Yes, sir, it did.
What happened?
It's deleted it. I was mostly over the medical stuff. The third video that got deleted for community strikes was how they could put robots inside the vaccines and micro everyone.
Oh yeah, I got a video taken down because I talked about the vaccines too. But I didn't get my channel taken. Oh wow. So are you gonna have another channel?
Yeah, eventually. I just figured it'd be a good time to take Christmas break, a couple days.
Channel was down and I was live and I was like, let me just call him and find out.
Yeah, it's all good. I have a couple Flat Earth friends over. We're all hanging out, so I got you on speakerphone.
Awesome, man. Well, God bless you guys and subscribe to Flat Earth Watertown, New York.
Much love, bro. I'll talk to you soon.
All right, bye. Yeah, so that was Nathan Thompson. He just said that his channel was taken down for some videos on the corona, and he's gonna take a little break. So wow, I didn't know that. That's breaking news to me. I didn't know his channel was down. So you heard, right? Did that phone call come through clear? I hope it did. So wow, I didn't know his channel was down. Well, you heard him. He's still doing the flat earth. He's hanging out with a bunch of flat earthers. So man, I hope he starts another channel. So they took Mr. Cheswick down for making COVID parody songs. Really? You can't even COVID? Really? Is the COVID exempt from being made fun of? Geez, these policies go too far. Man, these policies go too far, man. You know, it's crazy that all these good channels are being shut down. Like Robbie from Boston, right? Is that who that guy was? Robbie from Boston. His main channel got shut down. There was he's a flat earther, but I think he's part of the Illuminati and all that other crap. What's his name there? Sam Tripoli. You know, he's lost his channel several times from talking about the truth. Yeah, you got to be careful. So, Mr. Cheswick, he's in England. Yeah, Richie. Okay, right. Robbie from it's Richie from Boston, right? Richie from Boston. Yeah, that's his channel, but I think his one got shut down, and then he had a backup channel or something. Yeah, that man. I went through that with my Facebook back when I lost that a while ago. So, but now that I've been on YouTube, I don't want to lose all the work that I've done here on YouTube. I've invested a lot of time in doing here. So I'm trying to get the word out. I'm trying to get the truth out there. We've been lied to. Yes, the earth is indeed flat and motionless. All right. The sun, moon, and earth move above the earth. There's water above, held up by the firmament. God's above all. All right. What's important, hidden lands. All right. These hidden lands are where the four rivers are. That's the magnetic mountain. God's throne is directly above it. All right. So that's the important information about flat Earth. All right. To know true creation, to know where the throne of God truly is, to know where God really is. Like, that's important. That's one of the most important things we should know if we're going to live here, is where God is. Like, that should. So that's my whole mission, is to let people know the truth. In the meantime, I had to deal with all these politicians. You ain't going to find that on any other flat earther channel. You ain't going to find any other flat earther going after the politicians like I do. All right. Granted, I'm just doing it here locally, up to my congresswoman. All right. That's one step away from the president. All right. I mean, I've already had the governor talk about me twice. I gotten the governor's attention a couple times already. But now on top of that, I've already interviewed everybody on the ballot all the way up, right up to the congresswoman. So that's not bad. I've gone out there and told the truth. Now they don't believe me. None of them. Not one of them. Not one of these politicians believe what I have to say. But that's a ray. I'm deterred. See, the government's got decades and decades and decades of their propaganda beating these people's heads. Well, guess what? I'll just spend the next few decades telling people the truth. All right. So, one thing that I do Monday through Friday, from 12 and from 5 to 6, is a radio show. It's 12:40 a.m. It's a local radio station. You can listen to it online, but it's a radio show, and I always call in. All right. And I'm known as the flat Earth guy. All right. They make fun of me. They think I'm an idiot, right? Oh, this guy's an idiot. He thinks there's an edge to the Earth. There's an edge to the flat Earth, and you're gonna fall off it. No, you're an idiot. There's no edge to the Earth that you fall off. All right. We're sealed in. All right. But I do a radio show. I keep it up. That's something that I've been more consistent about doing than my YouTube. I'm more consistent in doing the radio show each week than I am doing YouTube. I can go a week or, week and a half without putting out a video. But meantime, I've called the radio station 10 times that week. You know what I mean? So I keep myself on the airwaves, whether it's Facebook or whether it's on YouTube or whether it's on the radio. I keep Watertown informed. Now, have I turned anybody's opinion? I have no idea. But I face to face a few people that I have woke up. So that's pretty nice. So where did the wrench come from? I made you a moderator. I thought you were going to have some links in there. But yeah, I made you a moderator, Lincoln. So I mentioned that. Yeah, you said you were going in the chat. I thought you were going to put a link in there. So I just made you a moderator, because only moderators can put links in the chat. So I thought you were going to do. So yeah, no problem. So I already mentioned it before, but I'll mention it again because I need your donation. I set up a Cash App. Now, nobody's given to it yet, so hopefully it works. It should work because I have the card now. I have the debit card that they sent with it, but I just put it in the comments section there. If you can, help out the channel. And if you can, make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, all right? Share my videos. Tell your friends of what's going on here in Watertown about this guy going around telling this whole city and state about the flat earth movement. Because that's what I want to teach people. I want to teach people about creation. because it's really important to know that they're lying to us and stealing from us and deceiving us on all sorts of levels beyond what you can even comprehend. Because these people are really asleep. All right, thanks. Should wait the payday. I hear you. So these people are truly asleep, man. I mean, they believe landings. They believe that it was the Middle Easterns that 9/11, okay? They believe the COVID is real, you know? But they'll sit there and tell you, oh, the government lies to us and election fraud, or this guy's this and that and that. But when their neighbor tells them the deceptions, they will sit there and defend them. They sit there, oh no, they wouldn't have lied to us. They wouldn't have lied about the shape of the earth. They wouldn't have lied to us about outer space. They wouldn't have lied to us about. But you just spent your whole other hour. I'm talking about the radio show. These guys call in and complain hour after hour about the government. I call in to tell them what's really going on the crazy conspiracy guy. It makes no freaking sense. Fisherman in a Boz and Morning Flat Earth Show and Fellowship at 9 a.m. on YouTube. Yeah, that sounds consistent. Like I don't have a schedule now. Maybe I should have a schedule and abide by it. Maybe I should just go live Monday with my YouTube. Maybe that's what I should do. Start doing a live schedule Monday through Friday. Do live, or it all depends. It all depends on how I feel. So let me see where that is there. I'm gonna pull up that video that Lincoln just put in the chat and pull it up on my phone. Oh, okay, it's his channel. All right, I subscribe to him. There's Fisherman in a Box. What kind of videos this guy's got? Sunday morning. Yeah, he's got a lot of videos. Yeah, small channel. Just started. He's almost a year ago. What's up, Nakias? How you doing? What's up, Buttercup? Nakia's in here. I probably said your name wrong. I probably always do. Doing better. Had surgery on Christmas Eve, so I've been taking it slow. I've been taking it slow. Just trying to do what I can to keep my channel going. Had a bad business deal go down. I'm not so happy about, but we'll move forward and go from there. Shell. All right, Shell. For Shelly. Tico Train. How long you been on? I've been on for 39 minutes and 44 seconds. So that's how I'm on, and who knows? Who knows how long I'll be on. So I haven't seen Tico Train in a while. So felt like going live, talking about what's going to be happening this week. You know, we're talking about the Nashville explorer. You know, how when I was looking at the photographs, to me it looked like a war zone. It looked like a missile. Um, Evidence of that, I'm just saying from what I seen in the photographs, to me it looks like a missile. I also mentioned uh, I have a new Cash App, but now I have a Cash App, and if you guys can donate, do so, and I'll put that back in the comments. So that's basically a recap of what I've been talking about, seeing that you just got here. But yeah, so this Nashville thing is just more terrorism. It doesn't matter, right, when it comes to that, because think about the message that it's spreading. That's pretty terrifying for a Christmas Day thing, right? To be messed up. To not only are we supposed to stay home and not go visit our family, you know, there's a big terrorist attack, whether it was domestic or foreign or what it may be. You know, we're just not a good situation with what the photographs are showing and what the reports with AT&T and Dominion, the elections. You know, there seems to be a bigger story here. You know, they shut down the airspace above Nashville, and why would you do that if it was an RV explosion? It just doesn't make sense why you would chew down the airspace. And then they have rolling blackouts. I'm gonna have the music. All right, no problem. It's all right. I guess my voice is not soothing enough. I know my lives, it probably makes me sound like I'm talking through a tin can because I'm just using the microphone and the uh, laptop. So I don't have a professional microphone, so it probably sounds like I'm talking. I say it talking into a tin can. But you guys like my cup, my flat Earth Watertown, New York? And on this side, it says, "In the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth." Love it. I must balance. She says, "No, she's got to balance." Will says it sounds okay. So is Lincoln. Well, good. I'm glad. It's good too. I don't want to, jinx myself, but I haven't seen it do any buffering or anything like that. So that's pretty good. So that's really good. I'm glad. So if you haven't already, come over, hit the like button, hit that subscribe button. And what's going on here? Oh yeah, I know it's sad, right? The doom and gloom, and with Christmas and everything that's going on, situation. You know, we should be thinking about a blessed hope, right? The future in a positive manner. But we can't be there. We can't be naive. We can't go through life thinking that it's la la la, everything's peachy cream when it's in reality not. It's really out of control, and it's best to talk about these things. But it's also wise to positive manner too. You know, that reminds me of this one time I went camping, and there was going to be a few, 9 of us that were going camping, and my buddy's cousin was coming along, and we were planning for everything. Anything that could go wrong, we were planning. Right? if there was going to be rain, if there was going to be the boat got a leak, or whatever it may be, we had a plan for it. And he told me, he goes, we've been planning for trouble, but nobody's been planning for fun. I'll always remember that. I'll always remember that. He says, you guys have been planning for trouble, but nobody's been planning to have fun. And I was like, you're right, Travis. His name was Travis. And I was like, you're right, Travis. Nobody's been planning to have fun. It totally changed my whole mind about, because I just thought it was funny that he would say that, you know. So. So, hey, brother, what would I listen to? Hallelujah. On this Hallelujah kick. That song that talks about David played the song before the Lord. Hallelujah. I've been on that kick. I like that song. The natives told me that. They said they forgot the art of fun. Yep. Yep. But I'll always remember that. This was like 15 years ago. This was a while ago. Camping in the mountains, and we were planning for whatever scenario that we were planning for, right? And then out of the blue, he just comes up and says, Donnie, he goes, everybody's been planning to go wrong, but nobody's been planning to have fun. And I was like, you're right, Travis. We got to start to plan the fun. Yeah. So, yeah. So that's what we got to do. We got to start thinking in positive ways and positive, growing my channel. I mean, that's one thing that I'm going to continue to work on. Not only help the word be spread, but I mean, that's going to help me also. Oh, you can put links in there? I didn't know you could put links in there unless you're. Oh, you can't click on it though, can you? Well, maybe not through that one. I can't. Let me pull it up on my phone. Probably not without strikes. Oh yeah, I can't click on them. Yeah. The strikes that they have. I don't even see it in this one. Hmm. Yeah, I don't even. Oh well. No, it just interests me to see what's going on with Nashville. You know, because it seems very, very strange. See what's going on. So they're saying that a mother was given two homes by the bomber. So they're saying there's a lady that was given a couple houses. So that there's a headline here that says the FBI was probing um, this guy because he was paranoid about 5G technology. So the FBI was probing if Nashville bomber was paranoid about 5G technology. Well, all the pieces are starting to fall together, aren't they? Did I ever need? No, I didn't need a transfusion. I bled a lot though. Let me tell you what, man. I never seen so much blood come out of me before. During, I was a bloody mess when I was being operated on. No painkillers involved. That. Oh my God! I tell you what, I felt everything. Ooh, the most painful experience I've ever been through. So it's crazy what's going on with the Nashville. Who knows? Try to figure out some more stuff. I want to do some more research into Nashville. If you guys can later on in the comments, make sure that you get, if anything on Nashville, just let me know. Anything interesting that you find. Because if we get more people looking into this, we should be able to uncover some pretty cool stuff. My Facebook and show you a couple of pictures. And actually, we're gonna hopefully I can find. Hopefully, it doesn't take me very long to find. Here we go. So this is Lincoln. This is one of his photos. So this is the Nashville bombing. It looks exactly like what we see over in the Middle East. All right. Look at that rubble and everything. It just looks exactly like what you would see in the Middle East. So that's what made me think it was a missile. Yeah, especially Nashville, right? That's like the heart of our nation. Like, if you look at America, Nashville is like the heart of the nation. For Nashville to go through that, I'm highly offended, regardless of who it was. It makes me want to go to. It makes me want to get on 81 South and head down there. 21 too. Look at this photo. That's something that you see from the Middle East. All right. This kind of wreckage looks like warfare. All right. So this is why I'm saying is this wreckage looks like warfare. It doesn't look like no somebody with a van blew up some shit or an RV or whatever they're saying. This to me, this looks a little bigger than what they're telling us. This is much being told. What's up with Payday Monsanto? He live streams. No, I'm not sure who that is. Let's do a seafood. Oh, you guys are gonna get together and I'm down. I want to see food broil. I'm on that. Invite me. Yeah, the bombing of the towers. Yeah, the 92 bombing. I mean, look at this. This is a photograph that you would see from the Middle East, but this is downtown Nashville. I mean, this really disturbs me. This Nashville thing just Hmm. So what explosives were used supposedly? I don't know. I haven't heard any report. I haven't heard any report what type of ordinance was used. Um, I'm not quite sure about that. You're not. That's all right. You don't have to worry about being angry. Looks like that shit from Timothy McVeigh, too, right? Yeah, it did look like a little bit of the Oklahoma City bombing. Hmm. Yeah, so I'm just want to look more into this national. It really has my attention now. You know, it concerns me. Um, I'm just to the bottom of what's going on here because just like everything else, they're gonna put their signs and symbols. They're gonna be putting the truth in plain sight, and those with eyes will be able to see, and those with ears will be able to hear, and we'll be able to hopefully shortly piece together what's going on down there in Nashville. But I hate to be the bearer of bad news, and I just that if you think America is going to turn, if you think Biden or Trump is going to be what saves America, you're wrong. There's only one Savior. His name is Jesus Christ. All right, and you got to repent of your sins. All right, so you can't put your hope in the politicians. You know, you can't. Now, I did vote. I'm a voter, but I'm just giving them the benefit of the doubt. But they have all so far proven me not to have any one. There's only one that's proven to me that has a little bit of attitude when it comes to standing up against our governor. So our Congresswoman Elise Stefanik, I'll give her a little bit of credit because she stood up against them. So that's good. She has publicly come out and said that Governor Cuomo is the worst governor in America. So and I gave me that interview, and I asked her about Space Force. So I asked our Congresswoman about Space Force because she was one of the congresswomen who voted for the Space Force. So when I asked her the question, she's like, "Oh yeah, I was part of. We voted for the Space Force." But it's clear to me that the Congresswoman has no idea that we're being lied to. She has the same beliefs that most people have, that the Earth's spinning around the sun, flying through space. But maybe one day our Congresswoman would wake up. It seems like she's the only one of the politicians that I've interviewed cares about what's right. You know, it does seem to me that Elise Stefanik does seem to care about what the right thing is. So hopefully, so pay in favor of a woman. Yeah, I don't mind. I don't mind. Woman or a man. I voted for Stefanik. I voted for her. So it's not a big deal to me because I've actually thought she's done a good, very well, representing us. So because she's not afraid. Todd says, Donnie, my comments are being deleted. They are. Who's deleting James Todd's comments? Deleting comments might be YouTube. Yeah, I haven't seen nobody delete nothing because I'll get a message. I'll get a message if somebody deletes. I don't know. This thing is starting to tell me that I'm buffering. I've been live for an hour already, so I guess I'll just have to end it. But do me a favor, if you guys can hit up that Cash App. All right, support the channel donations. All right, it'd be nice. Make sure, which is FEWNY Firmament. That's on Facebook. And if you want to see me on Instagram, just type in my name, Donnie Lee Barriger, and it will come up. And if you're on Twitter, just type in Donnie Lee Barriger on Twitter, and that will come up also. So I forgot to mention that I was live. I also have a Twitter. So I have different platforms, so because you never know. You know, I'm doing all this social media stuff. All right. I just found out about TikToks a few months ago. I don't have a TikTok, but I've been thinking about maybe I should start doing TikToks. I don't know. I mean, there seems to be a new app every time I turn around. There's a new app to get on, do whatever. But I think those TikToks are pretty funny. I've seen some pretty good ones. But anyway, thanks for coming by. God bless you. And we'll see you later. I'll come do another live. I'm not sure, be tomorrow maybe, you know. I wonder what that noise is. Do you guys hear that noise? I hear a crazy noise. Well, anyway, so I don't know what my neighbor's doing up there, but it sounds like he's drilling through the floor right now. That's what it sounds like. I don't know if you guys, it's coming. Well, on that note, with someone drilling through my ceiling, I'll see you guys later.